Well, as we all know, there's a global revolution going on around the world in leveraging the power of entrepreneurs, not just for job creation, but to unleash innovation. And we're part of a network of 160 countries that are working to try to better organize their entrepreneurial ecosystems to do a better job at supporting their nascent entrepreneurs and their startups that want to scale. And today at the Guinness Enterprise Center, we had a kickoff for the affiliate that will open this year in Ireland called Gen Ireland, which is going to bring a whole range of research programs and other kind of support, both for entrepreneurs, but also in order to help work with the government and the existing leaders in the ecosystem to bring some of the best ideas from other parts of the world to really see Ireland continue to scale and succeed in its efforts in having so much energy around entrepreneurs. And so, as you know, entrepreneurs, they're sort of, they birth the new. They really have they see the world as a glass half full, but have become very popular also with, I think, corporations and with academic institutions and with governments who are now sort of following entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are in the lead because they're really bringing most of the new look at how do you create value in communities to the table. So I think we're seeing entrepreneurs really taking a leading role, which is really the role they should be playing. And so today we were walking through what's happening around the world. We're walking through what we think will happen this year, and great year for Ireland with the centenary. And we have many things rolling out in 2016 here. So we were here in Dublin at the Guinness Enterprise Center to have those conversations with a lot of the leading investors, entrepreneurs, and also organizations that are trying to support them. Well, it's mostly of interest, I will say, to the organizations that are trying to help entrepreneurs, to help them to be empowered with better programming, with better analysis as to what interventions to support entrepreneurs work and what don't, and then to give them the ability to offer their own entrepreneurs that they're helping on the front line better access to networks. Because as we know, it's about networks, it's about timing, it's about the iterative process of doing repetitive testing of your formula, your idea. But at the end of the day, I think networks ends up being the most important thing. And now you've got a world of networks. I mean, you've got countries that have sort of lost their national boundaries, that are very focused on figuring out how do we make what we call one global entrepreneurial ecosystem. So it'll really help entrepreneurs indirectly and sometimes directly. But the idea here is to really try to bring the best of the best from different parts of the world, not just from the United States, which has traditionally been where everyone goes. They all go off to Silicon Valley and say, let's replicate what they got in the Valley. But there's extraordinary things happening in hundreds and hundreds of cities around the world. And that's what we're trying to expose Ireland to in the process. The Irish sort of character and temperament has been one so well suited to entrepreneurship. This sense of grit and resolve, and you don't give up. I mean, which is of course an essence of any entrepreneur. And the fact that Ireland, has been through very bad economic times in the past and has found answers and has done that. We always talk about the Irish miracle of, 20 years ago. So, but I think there's a few other advantages. I mean, a lot of the world views Ireland as a gateway to Europe. So a lot of the time people can come here, and it's not just the Irish market, but it's welcoming them in startups from around the world who see this as a way to move into Europe or get access to the European market. And I also think that Ireland benefits from having an exceptional commitment already. I mean, you've got certainly the ministers I met with today. I mean, they're informed, they're committed, they're putting resources behind things. So you've got both government, you've got universities. And the most important thing is, I mean, you've got this unbelievably good platinum list of major corporations who, are based here in Ireland for various reasons. And that's really the future of where startups will find their capacity to scale, will be because they've got new forms of making arrangements with companies who are becoming more and more eager to be part of their future.